And I'll put it on just for the hell of it, but... Oh! That got me a trophy!
Crap.
Here's hoping we find something interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the Nightclaw. Yeah, the parry is risky. It's kind of like in...
I hate when larger enemies you just can't parry like bosses. Like there are times I look at an enemy, as soon as the attack comes my way, I hit L2, tear their ass apart, and it's just like, ha, I win. Then there's other times where you go to parry somebody, and it's just like, hey, I see you're swinging that sword pretty slow. Let me just parry, wail to the face. You're like, all right, I know I have the timing on that. Are you just unparryable?
Mm.
In which case, their weapons should glow or something, so you know those attacks can't be parried. Because, like, the boss that we were fighting, I actually parried the slime fucking stripper pole several times, and nothing happens. I took no damage, but at the same time, she's still standing there going, alright, I'm gonna swing again.
Yeah.
Okay,
Kappa!
I'm incredibly confused.
Hi, confused. I'm dad. Oh, Kappa has work in like 30 minutes. Sad times. Well, thanks for at least popping in, buddy. This smells of an area I've been to, so I'm gonna go back this way. That was the worst that'll happen if I drop down there. I'll have to go back around. Plunk. Oh, look at that. I was correct.
So, folks, you may have noticed I mastered a, one or two or 7 abilities. I've been off, just farming, just grinding.
Go here. You still have some healing left? No more healing? Just don't push yourself too hard.
That's death.
This should be useful.
How did I miss that?
You know what?
So I was in the dried up trenches and I popped a distress signal. I forgot to turn off my password. That's on me. Or turn on my password, I should say. Because I was
Okay.
trying to help other people. I got summoned into someone's world. I tried to help, like, I haven't been summoned into someone's world until just now. But now I'm
Uh-huh.
back in the fucking bug swamp.
Do you see that girl from before?
Interesting.
I imagine.
Did you rest
So,
at the bonfire at the trenches?
no, I didn't rest there, but I did fucking teleport there. So I imagine it's fucking relatively, it should just put me there.
We'll have to take good care.
Not a problem, Bush. Sleep is more important.
No, it ain't.
I mean, you know, there are occasions in which you are correct. Hang on one second. Let's see. Yeah, Renee, that's pretty good. Pretty good way to do it. Says he can't watch both streams, so he opened yours in another tab, just for the view.
Done here soon.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, that was a fatal anal fisting.
I thought you were streaming around 2. What happened? Dinner. Dinner got done at like 3. Which normally it's done at like 7. So I'm very confused.
Oh, that's just part of the plan, because they're going to kill you later. It could happen. Boyish, you see these Oni-looking things? That's why I'm having Neo flashbacks.
It's quite valuable. Let's use it well.
I was gonna try to poke you in the butt, but okay. Bye, Louie.
That way.
Okay. Hmm. Let's see. Renee says last time I played Neo was when I got a beta code for Neo 2. I'm so conflicted about Neo 2. Like, it's a Soulsborne, so I want to play it. But Neo 1 was not well
I was
balanced.
told that Neo 2 is apparently much better on the balancing.
Really? Whoa! He just got fucking yeeted. Ugh. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into it. Let's see. And yeah, Boyish. An Oni is like it's a demon in Japanese mythology. And yeah, if you didn't like Ninja Gaiden, you probably wouldn't like Neo. Neo is. I've only played Ninja Gaiden Sigma 1. I have all 3, but I haven't played 2 or 3 yet. I beat Sigma. God, that was 2012.
It's open.
Oh, he's a spin to win. Okay. I beat Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2012. I just never got around to 2 or 3. Neo is it's more my style. I find the way it controls to be more, I don't know if accessible is necessarily the right word, but that's what I'm going to go with for lack of a better term. It's more accessible of a control style. It plays better. But the balancing is garbage because you can go do a level, get some epic gear, and
Next level,
it's just
it's useless because you get new, better epic gear. And then once you have some cool end game gear, you beat the game, you go into New Game Plus, and now end game of first playthrough is baseline for the next one. So do it again.
It's actually even lower than baseline because the stuff in the next cycle is even stronger, and so you're getting one-shotted by things even though you just had like plenty of defense. It's the scaling is way too sharp, and so
Why
it
was
forces you to
dinner so
grind.
early? Football.
But yeah, it forces you to grind. That's why I don't have the last 2 DLC trophies
Together.
in Neo 1, because I was not about to grind to be able to take a hit in those last 2 solo missions on Way of the Wise. I'm just not going to do it. It's
All right,
fucking
Nick.
too much work.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Very sorry. I was in
Neat.
someone else's world.
That's fine.
Password is now set. 1 moment.
Renee says, I was going crazy finding the claw Wretched has, only to find out it's only in the deluxe edition. Really? What claw is that? And Boyish says, I tried Ninja Gaiden Black on my first Model 360. It's a game for the original Xbox, yep. And the first boss was atrocious. Like, the first boss was super unfair. I did get past the first part of the game, but after a certain point, I just kind of stopped. The problem with the original Ninja Gaiden is that the controls are janky as fuck. The glowing arm that looks like Nero's arm from DMC4. Okay. That's some big gay right there. I would like to have that too. Not about to drop $70 on the deluxe edition though when I already have the physical one. And I care too much about my rights as a consumer to go all digital all the time. I'm not going to sacrifice my rights for convenience. If you didn't like Neo's scaling, you'll hate the scaling in Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2's scaling is super sharp, and it gets worse the more you level up. Even Rich can vouch for this. Okay, I will verify that he can vouch for that when he gets back. Okay, yeah, now we're going in a loop, so now we gotta go to that other area.
Alright, I'm back.
Not gonna lie, I got a little lost.
I like how, as you say that, you just appear next to me. You're like, yeah, sorry, I was lost.
Yeah.
Whee!
Okay, Boyish said, if you didn't like Neo's scaling, you'll hate the scaling in Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2's scaling is super sharp, and it
Oh,
gets
stop
worse the more you
talking.
level up. And he said even Rich can vouch for this. So is the scaling in Borderlands 2 super sharp?
Basically what it is I think it's something like 10%, which at lower levels, when shit goes from 100 to 110 damage, it's not that big a jump. But when you're at end game and shit's doing hundreds of thousands of damage, then one level is just a huge leap in your DPS. And the enemies being one level above you is a huge amount of damage you're about to take.
Yeah, so it's like Neo. It's
Oh, missile. That's a nice find.
nice.
Well hidden. This is just what you need.
I don't want to do this. You. Come fight me.
Oh, you know what? There was something else. Then he says, like, he and I both agree that the scaling in Borderlands 2 is alright up to level 30, and then it starts to get a bit wild after that.
Yeah. Pretty much once you hit true Vault Hunter mode, it gets significantly tougher.
Oh, hi. Here we go.
So wait, which claw were you talking about is a pre-order bonus?
The
a
one
great
that
value.
looks like
Seems
Nero's
well.
arm in Devil May Cry 4.
Oh, you mean the accessory. Yes.
And that's only in the, Digital Deluxe.
hmm
That's
You
fucking
also
lame.
get one that you can put on your head or back. I think you get wings. But I thought they were too large and flashy.
Mm. Alrighty.
I'll pray for your success.
Prism Stone.
Oh my. Oh.
Looked around.
So far I've only found one of these guys alive. This is the armor for the fucking military, though.
Huh. Let's see. Boyish says, at least in TVHM in
True Vault
Borderlands
Hunter
2.
mode.
Okay. A frickin' legendary doesn't last for 5 or less levels. That disaster doesn't occur until UVHM.
Ultimate Vault Hunter mode.
Okay then. So is Borderlands like... Is it in some way comparable to Fallout? Is that what it is, or...?
Well, the gear system in Borderlands works like Nioh, where it just kill random dude, pick up shotgun. Oh, hey, this is better than the last one I had. Cool. And then repeat.
What is this? Oh, there you are. Okay, I was gonna say.
Oh my lord. See ya.
Did you just take a spanking? He says, I swear the actor for your character key is one who voices Juvia in Fairy Tale. I wouldn't know. Although, if you're talking about that, I'll pray for your success line, that was Rich's character.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna have to blood magic that guy. Ow. Ow! Hello.
You're gonna want to go this way.
Yeah, I just wanted to get rid of those fireballs. Let's see. Renee says, I really like the soundtrack in this game so far, especially in the bass. Yes.
The music is quite nice in this game. But,
Yeah,
to
let
be
me
fair,
see.
it is in a lot of God Eater games and shit. Like, I have the soundtrack to God Eater Rage Burst for that reason.
Let's see. I'm gonna quickly check out the Riot Breaker since I picked that up. So Lost Bayonet +3, Riot Breaker +3. Does less damage, but the
Shoots a lot
scaling
more
is
pellets.
much better. Yeah.
It doesn't have as much
Also
knockback,
heavier.
I've noticed.
Boyish says, in terms of world and gameplay, Pandora, disregarding the inconsistent world of Borderlands 2, is basically like if Mad Max and Diablo had a baby.
I'm super dead, by the way.
Yeah. Oh dear.
I don't know if you dropped down to where I was.
I didn't.
Alright. Well, I mean, on the other end, you don't have to worry about picking up my sign. You can just pick me up anywhere, so I'm just gonna
Yeah.
search for a distress signal.
Ah! Hello, how are
Get
you?
back in. Unless that happens. Me proccing those enemies makes them run after you, even though you're across the valley.
Yeah.
That is a possibility.
Don't get too wild out there.
Yeah, that squid beak with the axe kind of
I'm up
came
to
after me.
77,000 haze, and I don't know what to spend it on. I think I'm gonna buy some hookers and weed.
Oof. Weed'll just get you more haze.
No, it'll give me some more blaze. Ah. Where are we? Okay.
That is a good question.
Doo-doo-doo. A, there's an item over here. Pretty sure you already grabbed it.
Yep.
B,
Then there's, if we drop down here, yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
That's quite valuable. Let's use it well.
Compa says, Kiwi, I gotta go to work. I'll be back during my break if you're still gonna be on. Okay, buddy. I probably will. And then, yeah, my HP is very low.
so we're doing the meat shield strategy where I fight stuff?
No, I'm gonna. No, I'm coming.
I'm just not letting shit survive long enough for you to fight it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Put down the gun.
Okay. Boy, it says Borderlands 1 was actually just the world of Mad Max meets the gameplay of Diablo. It was simple yet addictive, and the atmosphere in the first game was top-notch too.
Atmosphere in the first game was terrible.
Nothing quite like Skag Gully or the arid Badlands in the other games. Renee says, I was trying to help people earlier, but they always end the session before the boss, so I didn't get my reward. Oh, that's sad.
Yo, Renee, I've actually... That happened to me earlier. I was helping a guy through the fucking debug lands, and then we got to another bonfire, and then it was just like, cooperation has ceased. I'm like, why?
Probably because they wanted to hit the bonfire.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Alright, and that's the way we came
Joke's on them. I
before.
turned on my password after that, so I didn't connect to them. So, hope they find somebody. Because they ain't grabbing me.
Old world materials. Condensed lost shard.
Pray for your success.
Yeah, we gotta drop down here. That's death, and this is not. Okay.
A lot of room to move here.
You now have the map.
Yay. Yeah.
Sorry. On my way.
Alright, you head down that tunnel there. I'm gonna go kill myself.
In Minecraft.
But there you can activate your, the missile and then do what needs to be done.
Boyish says, I don't think you and I are talking about the same thing, Rich. Atmosphere isn't really tied to having varied biomes at all. To be honest, the atmosphere in Borderlands 2 is inconsistent because each area is distinct, which results in each area having a completely different atmosphere.
Two things. A, Borderlands 1 environments were brown, 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 and then the DLC. Borderlands 2 had diverse environments so that each place felt different. Secondly,
I'm just gonna
done arguing.
I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna cut in and say that's a fucking boss if I ever saw one.
That's why I wanted you to sit down so you can restock.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Renee, I would love to see a Demon's Souls remastered too. That would be fabulous. I'm gonna do some gift stuff. Let's see.
That is just hilarious, dude. Working at GameStop, and whenever someone puts Dark Souls on the counter, I'm just like, good luck. They're like, what do you mean, good luck? I'm like, this is a very difficult game. They're like, It's hard? I was like, you didn't know that? You're in for a rough time. I'm tempted to use this boss's weapon against him. Oof, I lose a lot of damage.
Yeah, boyish. We have PS3 emulators, sure, but the game is $25. If you have a PS3, just buy the game.
I like my hammer better.
Lend me your aid.
God, she looks cool.
Let's see. Anything else I've naturalized?
Wait,
Something
my Nightclaw's only +1? Fucking hell, I gotta upgrade that.
Yeah, Jolly Cooperation in Demon Souls. Rip Jolly Cooperation in Demon Souls.
But hey, we're in Code Vein now.
Lend me your aid.
Yeah. And I'm gonna do my second Demon Souls Platinum next week, so gotta do it solo. But let's see. Well, yeah, let's see. Boyish says, well, yeah, but emulators are also free. To be honest, Dark Souls Remastered's execution wasn't even what people wanted exactly. I heard that people wanted a network of the rushed areas of... a rework of the rushed areas of the game, not just a copy of Dark Souls 1 with better graphics. I, Other than one part of Anor Londo that's a pain in the tits, and the Beta Chaos, I've never had much of an issue with Dark Souls 1 at all. Let's see. Boyish says, Rich, have you played Borderlands 3 at all after the recent hit fix from a few days ago?
No.
And honestly, I mean, yeah, okay, emulators are free, but that's provided you have a sufficiently powerful computer to run a PS3 emulator. And dude, the game's $25. Oh, hot fixing that. Okay. Raijin's Veil temporarily creates a barrier around your apartment and boosts white resistance. This is definitely something
There we
I'm
go.
gonna have
We
to
got what
grind
I
out.
wanted.
Alright, I'm just gonna level up. And now I can put a different blood coat on because I've done quite a bit with Assassin.
Hi.
Hello.
I was off mastering something.
So you were. I am going to put... This gives me more HP. Increases my attack. Increases my scaling. Balance.
No, watch, there's some fucking madmen out there who's beaten this game using only the fucking pipe of thraldom and, like, their fucking left foot. Because welcome to the Soulsborne series. Where no matter how good you are, there's someone substantially better than you.
Yeah. Yeah, Prometheus is definitely the best one I've got right now, so I'm just gonna add a couple of things from that. Let's see, gotta get my passives organized here. Increase the amount of focus gained from dodging attacks. That's good. Sharpen fangs. Yeah. And slow resistance I'm not gonna bother with, so I'm gonna put this on instead. Let's see. Boy says, gotta hate having big hands. Basically, the hotfix slightly improved balance. Hopefully, in the next patch, they'll address the glaring performance problems. My PS4 Pro shouldn't be chugging to run a game that uses Unreal Engine 4. Also, the capstone of the Enforcer tree from the Guardian ranks got disabled in the time being. Those sure were words. Okay. Let's see. Do we want Flame Weapon, Numbing Mark, or Adrenaline?
Go with Adrenaline.
Okay. And the other one is going to be Overdrive. Do they stack? Please tell me they stack.
I believe they do. Because both
Oh,
of the
that's
effects
hot.
are on hit. Or,
That's hot.
I don't think they're on hit. I think it's on next swing. So if you miss, you do waste them.
Okay. Alright, so. Oh,
Ready?
yep. This doesn't give me Bed of Chaos vibes at all.
No, more Flexile centric.
Let's see. Boyish says, I don't know how Gearbox fucked up the optimization for Borderlands 3 when Kingdom Hearts 3 uses the same engine and runs almost perfectly. Different developers have different levels of competence. Oh, that's hot. Oh, yeah, that's hot.
The fact that it's dripping blood the whole time.
Just everything. How can you not be completely moist looking at this?
Also, it's a giant spike in his chest.
Yeah, I'm moderately terrified, but by the same by the same token. Ow!
Okay, with that swing, you need to calm down. Everyone, your weapon is now on fire.
Nice.
I like that fucking damage, pal.
Not to pull a Rich, but he's getting fucking eaten. Ow. Oh, he really hates me right now. He's not happy. Whoa, suddenly from 3 to 6 people. Hello, how you doing? Get behind him. Ah, Jesus!
I just love this hammer, dude.
Oh, God! No, Louie, I'm not okay.
We're done.
Nice.
Hammer knows no fucks. Hey, Mark of Honor. Your time as a guest has come to an end. You've been rewarded. Get the fuck out.
Nice.
Don't care where you go, but you can't stay here. Get the fuck out. Now let's hope that stripper slime dies that quickly to a fire hammer to the head.
Renee says, I know you streamed a few times before you started Code Vein, but having a Soulsborne stream with you always feels good. Well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. And we're gonna do the Blood Spring. Boy says, I don't know about you, but Osaka team is about as incompetent as Gearbox in a lot of ways. Perhaps, he's bitching about Kingdom Hearts again, I don't care.
There's
No,
a point in
not
which we have to sit here as adults and go, stop it.
I mean, you're just repeating yourself. I mean, not to be rude, but it's just
I think I'm gonna tear through another
Hey.
dungeon. Let's
This
head
is
to the
all we've got
depths.
for available routes.
Let's go to the Den of
unexplored
Darkness.
territory from here on.
Just to tear shit apart. See, this is something that confused me, like the bloodthirst. It's like a deep craving for blood that occurs when blood hasn't been consumed for a length of time. So we've got the blood beads, which we use to feed each other
Let's do our best.
so that we can actually, like, get shit. Because the problem is that as vampires, we feed off of that shit. And it's like, okay, I understand. Oh, hello. Items.
You have something we can use?
What? I don't like that you just dropped 3 fucking, two prism stones. Am I supposed to get lost in this place?
there's beasts all over the shop.
Choose our path. Just go with the The lost are here.
Good hunter.
Hey, buddy.
Bring it any time.
Okay. Well, I was gonna do a jump attack, but, Yakuma said eat shit and die, pal.
Walk soft. You can take him by surprise.
I like her outfit.
Mia?
No, well, yeah.
Oh,
her
hi,
too,
big guy.
but, the
Oh,
hunter's
bye.
partner.
No harm in being prepared.
Yeah, the roses on that fucking cloak. I want it.
He just jammed this spiked
I
fucking
think we
thing.
can put that to good use.
Directly
Okay.
into her chest, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, whatever floats in the bedroom. You know, I don't judge. She's into hardcore penetration. That's all we need to know. Now it's between her and him. Oh, I got a camera. I don't have a feeling this is a trap. There's an ambush waiting around one of these corners. There isn't, which just makes me more confused. Oh, you got knocked the fuck out by Yakuma. Also, folks, in case you're wondering why I'm just decimating shit, this is like a chalice dungeon, except they're not repeatable. I'm saying, what, 2 enemies? 3, 3, 3,
Let's do this.
2.
Darkseeker.
Ow.
Code owner, nameless success.
I'd like to move. I still, no,
Many
alright,
battlery
cool.
Gifts specializing in those that deal with venom. Biggest gripe I think, biggest gripe I think I'd have with doing co-op in Dark Souls Remastered and Bloodborne is the humanity shit. Unless there's a way to farm for lots of humanity, me dying a lot will probably make doing co-op super difficult.
Code Vein.
Well, yeah, the co-op is free in this game. At the risk of sounding like the typical Soulsborne type, don't scrub it. Get good. You just gotta practice, and that's what having a patient, competent partner helps with. There are ways to farm humanity. You can go into other people's
You have
worlds
to
for
take
one.
whatever you can use.
Um,
Bring it any time.
Later on in the game, there are lots of ways to farm humanity. In particular, I mean, so early in the game, you can go to the bridge underneath the parish, and you can farm the rats. They'll drop humanity. You can go to the bridge at Firelink Shrine. That rat drops humanity. It takes a long time, but you can do it. And later in the game, you can go to the Castle of the Abyss, and you can farm humanity advantage, and that's, especially with Gold Serpent Ring, pretty cool. Yeah, and then Renee reiterated that. Yeah. Okay, so 14,000. Let's see what's this. Fall damage reduction reduces damage taken from falling. That's a good one. I want to naturalize that pretty soon. Venomous shot fires a projectile at your target that inflicts venom. Venom buff applies the venom effect to your current weapon while you're focused. Sanguine roar generates a projectile of foul blood that flies at the target.
That is super
And
powerful, by the way.
Neat. I'm taking it.
Unfortunately, only caster-type blood codes can equip it. It requires high, I think, willpower or mind. to
What if you
actually use.
naturalize it?
Well, you still need a high enough mind
What's
to
that?
equip it.
No harm in being prepared.
Yeah.
Always look forward to
What is
this.
this? The bridge? You mean?
Whoa, I just got
The one with
Bayonet
the dragon.
Devour. Hold the phone.
Yeah, boyish. So the bridge with the Hellkite Drake in
Make sure you're
Dark
good
Souls
and set
1,
before we go.
in the parish, you go underneath. So when you go through the
Loss could spring up anywhere.
let me just mentally map this out because it's been a year.
I mean, to be
Yeah.
fair, I don't know if he's playing the game right now, so give him a
Yeah, no, I'm
play-by-play.
just doing it. Yeah, I'm just going through in my own head to just make sure I have it correct. I've played that game to death, but at the same time, it's been a year since I've touched it. So, you go across the bridge, then you go down, and then you kick the ladder down, and you're at the bonfire. Yeah. So okay. So yeah, the bridge with the Hellkite Drake that's up above the first bonfire in the
Got something we can use?
Undead Burg. I'd like a Bloodborne sequel. It's possible. Don't know. The worlds of Dark Souls and Bloodborne, insofar as we can determine, are not connected.
Hold on. I'm on my way. That's a pathetic
I don't know
disguise.
what you think you're pulling, but no, sit the hell down.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So you're relatively familiar with the early game of Dark Souls. Okay. I'll give Venomous shot too.
Sit. This is the key I need.
And Venom buff, because why the hell? Oh, nope, can't. Never mind. Let's see.
The ultimate for that skill is the one where it's a passive where enemies near you, if they take venom damage, you regain Ichor. The problem is that you don't really generate, like, you can't really build poison on enemies, even with Venom Shot. You have to hit them like 2 to 3 times with it, which I have found to be troublesome.
Hey,
That one sure
Oh.
does swag.
is there a buzzing coming through my microphone right now?
Not that I can hear. Hello, Oliver.
On the stream, is there a buzzing coming through my microphone right now?
No harm in being prepared.
Alright, fine. I'll allow that hit. That's me being foolish. Hey, more Queen Iron. I don't really need that, but Queen Iron.
Okay, 1 second.
Onward to the third dungeon, where I hopefully get Queen Steel. I don't know if I can repeat these. Like, if I come back, will they be full? I don't know.
No, Boyish, what device you're watching the stream on would have no bearing on the content of the audio. I had my air
Unless your
conditioner on,
fucking
and it's
speaker's broken.
yeah, my air conditioner is on the older side, so it kind of does like a every now and again. All right, let's see. I don't know what haze. Okay.
Things to. What do you want to upgrade?
I want to upgrade my blood
do you
veil,
wanna
actually.
upgrade?
So I really like this piece of armor, and I haven't leveled it up to 3 yet. For some stupid reason. So now that's level 3.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's right, I have the new bayonet. I can't equip it, though.
Oh god, I'm only at 66%
What is
for the trenches. Shit. Ah, come on.
Take care.
Hey, I'll lead the way. Just it's unexplored territory from here on.
Off to the town of sacrifice. I just don't understand that, though. So they turned dead people into vampires with the BOR parasite. Which now we hunger for blood, but they wanted us alive to defend the humans. Except now that we have nothing to fight, we feed on humans. So they've created their own hell.
Okay, let's get this task done.
Anime logic.
Oh, fucking dogs.
We need an apocalyptic story.
No harm in being prepared.
Because reasons.
Ow. You're rude. You're shooting me in the
You have to
face.
take whatever you can use.
I want to know. I want to see where the hell.
Fuck. I'd love to see.
Let them back you up.
Yeah.
From Discords.
Watch my
The
back
Solaire
when you around.
Evangelion thing, yeah.
I'm gonna hit each and every one of you individually to ensure that you are dead.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, Yakumo, I'm well aware of it. I don't want to get ganked. Hey, look, here's me getting ganked. Oh, I'd like to move.
Bring it anytime.
I'd
Oh,
love to
jeez.
move.
Welcome to Dark Souls. Oh god!
Thank you, Yakumo,
Uh,
for just being a badass.
Let's see. Boyish says, honestly, from what I know about the series, what I'm not fond of in the Dark Souls series is how hard it is to piece the story together. Like, why does some of the story have to be told through item descriptions? As terrible as he is nowadays, I'm pretty sure Matt Pat made a decent two-part video series on the Dark Souls storyline. More so for Dark Souls 3. I don't know.
I think it's more a case of you are supposed to kind of build together a story. If you are interested in the lore, then read the items and piece together the lore, and it's kind of a, you have to earn the lore as opposed to just having a cutscene explain
That's
it all
one
to you.
fight down.
Yeah, that's part of the fun. And on top of that, it was deliberately designed that way because that's how Miyazaki used to read Western fantasy novels when he was a kid. He wasn't very good at
Enemy right by
English,
us.
so he had to piece things together. Ow!
Interesting little touch of lore there.
Yep.
Ow. You're not fun. Put the bayonet down. Frick. I will tear through your stamina.
I don't know what the hell I'm missing. That's got me at only
You have to take whatever you
66%.
can use.
I can always go look up a video later. I like doing things blind to an extent, but my OCD is like, don't leave the area until you've completed it.
I mean, you can teleport back at any time. So it's not that big
Yeah.
a deal.
Alright, how much do I go up? 76. No, I need 90.
There we go.
Watch your regeneration.
I do appreciate the amount of jiggle I do have. It's nice. Okay.
I feel like this is a trap.
This is the real thing.
Never mind. That wasn't a trap, it's just a stupidly easy boss fight. Have I been through all there is for this area? I don't know. We're gonna have to go down here and take a right. Just to make sure. No, we have not been here. Oh, little monkey friends. Yakumo, you go have fun with them. I don't want to fight them.
Bush says, well, I'm not asking for cutscenes, but the clues to piece together the storyline could have been a bit less abstract and odd. Borderlands is kind of the same, except it has some cutscenes. In order to fulfill, or to fully understand the
Got something
Borderlands
we can
universe,
use?
you have to collect
I
all
see
the echo recordings, do all the quests, etc. Which is also why all the nuts for the series, like myself, are always complaining about the lack of continuity in the series. It does have fascinating lore, though. The lack of continuity is not so easy to pick up on in Borderlands if you
That's
don't
a
go
nice thing to have around.
digging for all the information and lore yourself. I mean, it's intentionally obtuse. It's not, you know, I mean,
Prepare now, so you don't regret it later.
if you have the type of personality
Left and then
where
right.
you're into digging for lore like that, then the story is for you. If you just want to be spoon-fed the lore, or you just, you know, or you want it to be easier to come across, I mean, you know, there's always people on YouTube who do have the personality to go dig through and compile it all and figure it all out, and then they relay it back to people who don't have that inclination. So you know, there's people like Vadi who you can go to, or you know.
Enemy spotted. Rush him. Bring it any time.
Alright, what are you doing right now?
Me?
Mhm.
One of the map dungeons. Turns out they're not that complicated. And not that hard. Although I'm having some difficulty with the third one. The third one's pretty tough. Sit, dog.
No harm in being prepared.
Cool thing about the side dungeons is
Alright.
they have nothing to do with the story. So I'm just running around murdering shit.
Pick up
Oh,
something
hey,
we can
another
use?
Boogarali doll. But I'm about to get ganked by something.
Let's see. Boyish says, I hate being spoon-fed, but I also hate not being told anything and having to figure it out on my own, like Five Nights at Freddy's, or Sword Art Online, just kind of hit a sweet spot for me. It's got enough subtlety and explanations to make sure I can follow along, while also having to learn it together. I mean, yeah, there is a sweet spot, but, you know, not everything's going to be for everybody. And as banal of a statement as that is, I don't like saying empty statements like that, but it's kind of true. Sometimes it's just not going to click with you. Alright. Renee says, I really hope there are more of those dungeon maps. I only found 4 so far.
I've only found 3.
Probably are.
Oh, there's the boss.
Pirates Labrys.
Condensed lost shards small. Honestly, not fucking worth. Like, those things are just, there's not enough to them. Hey, Queen Iron though. So,
Boy says, well, you shouldn't make a product that's for everybody. Doing so just makes your story generic and diminishes quality. Yeah, I mean if you don't speak to your
Let's open
audience
it up and see,
and
shall
you
we?
try to make your audience everybody and with all of the varying tastes that are possible, what are you even doing? Let's see.
putting things in my butt. Putting them grapes up my bum hole. Yummy, yummy ass food.
Sometimes. Speaking of Kawahara, where's Excel World Season 2? I love Excel World Season 20. I forget how Excel World is broken up like seasons. I have the Blu-rays on my chair, my desk chair over there, and I'm like, I don't know.
Bring it anytime. Finish it. What's that, I guess?
Alright. Well, that unlocks the map of the area. Where have I not been? I've been
kinda feel
everywhere in
like-
this area. Oh, but there's 2 items I missed. What items did I miss?
You have
Oh,
to take
Sunset
whatever you can
Bayonet.
use.
And Sunset Halberd. I'm gonna sell both of those. Locked
Then I'll
door.
go to 550. 205.
Whatever that dog is
Damn.
about to do, no. Whatever you're about to do, no. Item exceeds inventory. I don't care. Oh. Hey there, Chubby. Ow.
Yeah, it's been a little while since I've seen Cell World.
There we go.
Well, I gotta go back
you.
to that.
I need to regenerate health on fucking backstabs and critical hits. That would be delightful.
Let's see. So a +3 Nightclaw is only marginally better than a +1 Venus Claw.
That's because the Venus Claw's a pre-order bonus.
Yeah. That's pretty solid. I'm gonna upgrade that.
Oh, a fat bitch and 3 dogs? Not bueno. Well, now there's fucking 1 dog. No dog.
Yeah, I have Infinite Burst on Blu-ray. I just haven't get around to watching it.
Bring it anytime.
I'm gonna do that when I get back to watching the rest of the actual. like,
Time
full
for your
series itself.
proctology.
Again. So +3 Nightclaw at 5 has 563 versus a +2 Venus Claw at 600. See, I'm going back to the Venus Claw. Jesus.
Oh, that was an extraordinarily small area. That being said, I should now have all 3 keys to move on to the final
Sorry.
boss.
Moving out.
I do.
Desko is a final boss.
Oh, fuck me sideways.
Not right now. Why?
I do not like what I have to fight. Alright, fucking poison resistance. Fucking poison immunity. Where's it at? Remove
Boy,
poison.
Boy says, does anyone want to hear someone who laughs/wheezes like a penguin? What? Nay says, the girl you saved gives you items when you talk with her. She gave me some earlier. Yeah, I noticed that, but I'm going to talk to her right now.
Can you not combo me into oblivion, you bitch? Antidote myself. So I fucking need it.
Okay, she's just repeating stuff now. I guess, more on later. I don't want to bother you while you're sleeping. Let's see.
How's this? No harm in being. Stay focused.
I'm funny focused as well.
Much obliged.
Renee says she had bandages on her arm when I got mine, so you might have to wait for them. Okay. Alright, Hermes.
There we go.
Davis.
Butterfly of Delirium destroyed. Yeah.
Strikes a fine balance.
Oh,
between
what was
melee
made?
attacks and a variety
Pineapple
of useful
cheesecake.
gifts.
Egg roll up thingies.
Thank you.
Watch out, they just came out of the oven. They're hot.
Alright. Cool. I got a boss
Fine
kill
balance.
and cheesecake rolls. Double win.
Nifty.
I don't know what I got for beating that boss, but hey, I had to kill the butterfly again. Went so much easier the second time. Fire hammer of I don't give a fuck what you're doing. I'm going to put you into the floor. Alright, are we
I think
done with
Prometheus is still my favorite, but
no?
damn.
I still need to max out that fucking steady bulwark skill for Artemis. Cheesecake rolls? Yeah, I don't know what mom made. Temporarily increase weapon defense against physical attacks. Ah, so if I have bulwark up, I can block attacks better.
let's see. Bloody Impact.
I want one.
Blasts away.
Funnily enough, I have two, but you're far away, so I'm not that good at. I don't have that kind of an arm. I think I get rid of the
Bloody
triple
Impact.
assault.
Blasts away foes in an area with a shockwave caused by the release of condensed ichor. Interesting. Swallow
Now-
Cutter.
What does it mean by Bardiche Gifts? Does that mean it just buffs spell damage when I have it equipped? And if so, by how much?
Renee, I actually have been to the hot spring. It was funny. I went in there. I was just kind of checking. I was checking out Iris Heart in the towel, and then fucking Louis comes in all like shirtless with just a towel around his crotch. I'm just like, no, I'm out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
It's like that is more man service than I want in a given day.
Fuck
Let's
this
see.
shit, I'm out. I'm gonna get the
Stun
fuck up out of
resistance.
here.
Floating light creates a ball of light at your feet.
Yeah, that's the Prism
Alrighty
Stone.
then. Oh, okay.
Good if
Stun
you're in a
removal.
maze and you want to keep track of where the hell you've been. That being said,
Yeah.
our minimap tells us where we've been, so...
Yeah. Frost Spike fires a projectile of freezing ice at the target. Neat.
Don't run too far ahead. Bring it any time. Another maze to get lost in. Great.
That shit was still hilarious. Having a fucking colleague of mine being like, man, Surge 2 is apparently going to be so much better than 1. It's not as hard. And I'm like, first
Moving
off,
out.
it's a Soulsborne series. It's supposed to be hard. Second off, I destroyed Surge 1. That shit was easy as hell.
Can't say I'd like to stick around long.
Alright, well, let's go give this
Fire.
fucking fight a shot.
It's a seafloor oil extraction facility.
What's up, bitch? Welcome back.
Much obliged.
Yeah, boy, I should did. Just. not really something.
Good blood. That bitch dropped like fucking nothing, yo. And I got her weapon. Nick, I just fucking soloed this slime. I feel good.
Nice.
Dude, Firehammer means sit the fuck down. Firehammer plus Yakumo. Oh yeah, I forgot her fucking brother or son died. That's it. Oh, back to being sad, I suppose.
Kind of wondering where Korean basketball went. Not in States.
Alright, well that was quick and sudden. That being said, had she picked it up, she would have gone insane. So, it's a good thing we grabbed it. I have several questions though. If I recall correctly, when we first made our character, EO is just kind of chilling over us and just starts nodding and just being like, you could do it.
Mia.
So, when we
I'll be
found that
back.
stone, she's just like, you could do it.
But
How the
it's
fuck did EO know? Who is Io?
That is a good question. She's got 5 Queen Iron available.
She's gonna be mad at me.
I'm gonna
Honestly,
pass on
iron's
it
only
right
good to get it
now.
from +1 to 3. You should have level 3 of the shit you like.
Remember.
Yeah,
once
so
you're in
I
there,
do. I have some other stuff I wanna like.
Are you really sure?
My Venus claw is only +2. So I was using the
Yeah,
Night
I'm
Claw,
sure.
but
I want to keep Mia safe.
Several questions. We got Mia and Jack. Yet, for some reason, they're both dressed like they're from Russia.
I respect that.
Like, why aren't their names Sasha and Sasha? Because in Russia, Sasha's a guy's name. It's a unisex name, like Alex. Alright, well now it's cold as fuck. Anything over there I have to worry about? No. These are all memories, so I really don't have to go anywhere. What are you two shitheads doing in here? Well, shithead
Yeah,
and
Renee.
Yakuma.
It was from the boy.
yeah, Renee.
Snowy
She's the
Mountain.
Firekeeper waifu, and that's all I need to know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly.
You saw who was there with what the hell?
What does Davis like for valuables?
I have no clue. I've been throwing my shit at Louis trying to get his sword. Hedgehog Fort, a blood veil covered in metal spikes. I want it. Rumored to be created by black market manufacturers as it's not very functional as ordinary clothing, but its intimidating appearance certainly works for its intended purpose. Yeah, it looks fucking cool.
Okay, so I'm guessing you've been through the Den of the
What
Dead,
was all of
the
that?
Den of Darkness, and Town of Sacrifice.
Yep.
Did you say these are not repeatable?
She's
I don't know.
losing herself.
I have to go Pokemon. A second time. I will say there's a vestige in the first one.
Right. Then we're going back to base.
Alright, cool. So she just, someone threw some flashing lights in front of an epileptic and she just hit the ground. You know, I just realized I equipped the slow, resistance, and I don't think I got hit, like, but twice. So I guess it
Oh,
helps.
thanks, Renee. That's awesome. Thanks. That's. He just sent me a guide for the gift giving thing.
Oh, please forward that to me.
Yeah, I will. Thanks, buddy.
So it's just a compiled list of shit we know what people like.
Alright, I just dropped it in the group thing.
Mia,
Okay.
Nicola, are you there?
Wait a minute, Nicola?
I'll
Then
be
who the
back.
fuck was Jack?
Wait, let me go with you.
And why were the
You
calls coming
shouldn't
from
sleep
inside
so
the
late,
house?
you know. Where?
Yeah. Boy, you'd be surprised how you'd be surprised how quickly people can. Alright, I need 2 keys
Where
for
am
this.
I?
Well, the other thing about it is that we get a shitload of,
Wait!
what are they called? Other world, or old world material? And if you go back to the first boss where you fight Oliver, there's a guy that will sell you gifts to give to the people.
I
Oh.
want to keep Mia safe.
Hello.
So I went there and grabbed like 16 of the same item. And just fed them all to fucking, Louis. Probably shouldn't have. Because I was only getting 2 per. I probably should have grabbed something else.
Yeah. I mean, I guess insofar as they're replenishable, like, you're not gonna have only a limited number of them, it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, because monsters drop the old world material. So you can just grab them.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Wow, Mia. Nice outfit.
Den of the Dead Key 2.
Wow, with the really with the top
journal?
strap on down on one arm. It's a good thing you've got frill on your top, otherwise there'd be cleavage showing, and then Sony might have to censor it. Maybe they already have. Maybe that's why the frill is there. They were like, let's not piss
They
off
are
Sony.
They are full of soy in just enough capacity to do that, sure.
Hmm. You're not allowed to have your anime titties. All right, I'll get it on
But
Switch
that means
or PC.
Yeah. Fucking Nintendo. Nintendo is the haven for titty games now. It's crazy. What timeline is this?
I do like that Steam has actually started to allow A for adult games, provided, of course, that it's clearly labeled not suitable for children.
Yeah. Heavy axe fortification.
Yeah, I got that too. I also have a bayonet, a glaive, and
this place.
I don't remember what. No, wait, I've only done 3, so I got a bayonet, a glaive, and the axe.
Let's see. Renee says Steam is gonna have fun with mods for EO. Oh God, yeah. God, yes. Dude, the way her knockers just bounce around in the
What exactly
breeze.
is going on here anyway? Why does every blood vein we find lead back to the old city ruins?
The key to finding the source is there. That's all I can say for certain.
Sure. But we've been everywhere we can...
Try here.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
You know
Back
the
this way.
statue of the goddess in the ruins? There's a mechanism inside of it.
Okay.
I see. So that's our ticket.
Okay, I guess that's the end of that.
What would happen?
Are you sure you
The
should be up
boss.
and about?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. Sorry for causing you so much trouble.
That was...
I'm fine now.
I
hope I'll get a
poked him
chance
and
to
he
repay
died.
you.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was just a room of regular guys.
That information is more than enough.
It pretty much is. Except it says boss.
Yeah, apparently.
There's a favor I'd like to
Boy
ask.
says there's a big budget hentai game that's supposed to come out at some point on Steam called Subverse. Okay.
Yup.
I'd like you to tell me how to get here. Please, it's
Honestly,
really important to me.
eroge are
I'll
not
pay you
really
back, I promise.
my kind of thing, but cool.
Oh, they are
I'd
certainly
love to tell
mine.
you, if I knew.
I'm not sure of the path there myself.
And if we're talking, the
Other than
CGs,
that,
then
it's
that's
sealed
another
off
story.
by
But
my asthma.
What do you mean?
I see. Sorry.
The
I don't mean
CG
to make
images, yeah.
demands of you.
It's not
I
impossible.
mean, there's visual
though.
novels with CG images.
that's what I'm talking about, though.
We're able to pass through
That's
the
the whole point
miasma,
of an eroge.
thanks
I
to
mean,
our
it's like-
friend here.
So yeah, I don't care about the game itself. That's, you know.
If you decide to stay with us, I'm sure we'll find the way to your snowy mountain eventually.
So
Of course, you
This
would
was
need to
pretty
help us out
straightforward.
with our objective
Um,
first.
I'm glad to do whatever
I'm
you
gonna
need
go-
me to,
check out the other path.
as long as I end up reaching my destination.
We have a deal.
Because when it comes to lewd games,
have you
there
on.
are so many different types. I have found fighting games, puzzle games, action games, RPGs, card games, board games,
Oh, great.
fucking you name it.
I guess that's settled then.
It's almost like the human species
You are
is
now
made up of a bunch
officially
of
one
horny
of our
monkeys.
friends.
Friends?
I'm Yakumo.
Subverse
brainiac here
is
is
made in
Luma,
Unreal 4. It's like an action,
Huh?
if I remember
Where
correctly.
Murasame and Io get
It's,
to.
it's like an actual game, but with uncensored,
mean,
fully
if
animated
that's
sex scenes
okay.
and stuff. So, like, more or less
It
Witcher
is.
3?
Actually, I don't think we've gotten your name yet.
Oh, I'm Mia Karnstein, and I'm good in a fight if you guys ever need the help.
Yeah, you sure did a number on Yakumo.
Seriously, that really hurts. Glad to have you on our side, Mia.
Surprise, motherfucker!
How much you
Oh,
want to
there goes
bet
her
I can
colon.
Google Mia Karnstein right now, and there's a picture of her taking a dick?
Oh, I would not doubt it. Within hours of the Pokemon announcements, there was porn of the new characters.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, no, within minutes even.
Oh, and there's a shot of Eo's cleavage.
Nice. No, not quite like Witcher 3. Witcher 3 isn't an adult porn game. There's a trailer for Subversion I can grab the link for real quick. Let's not do that in the chat. If you want to drop it in the Not Safe for Work channel on Discord, then that's on you.
Fixed up and ready to go.
Right, Karamase may not have much in
You're
the
an
chest
angel,
department,
Murasame.
but that
Sorry, always
ass.
piling up the work on you.
Well, you'll find the source
What
for
was
sure
that?
this time, right? I look forward to
Marasame
sharing
may
the
not have
report
much in
when
the
you get
chest
back.
department, but that ass.
Yeah.
Look at all this stuff. Did you gather it yourself?
No, we
Oh,
sold.
you're feeling better. That's great. I was worried about you.
I feel like
Hey,
Marasame
you and I are
pitches for
about
the
same
clans.
age, aren't we? We're gonna be besties. I can tell.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
She's like that with everyone. Just smile and nod and it'll be fine.
She's like that with everyone. She wasn't like that with me. I don't feel special.
Now, those aren't for you, Eo.
Oh, hello.
We wouldn't want you to get hurt.
What do you mean?
Point
Give her a
purple look.
chance.
That's right.
We're all
No need
fighters
to
here.
rush recklessly into battle. There are people waiting for us at home after all. And without them, well, where would we be?
Oh, Yakumo looks sad.
One of the Lost has
Give
invaded
me a
in search
break.
for blood. Okay.
And don't look at me like that.
That just means
It's no
you've
big
triggered a
deal,
trap.
okay?
You've activated my trap card. Oh no.
My friends are important. They're like family to me.
Did you just summon a bunch of monsters in one
My friends
turn?
were all
Screw the
scattered
rules,
after
I
the
have
Great
green hair.
Collapse.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know if any of them survived.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of my friends survived. Yo, Yakumo.
But every time we go
I got a
somewhere
blood
new,
code for your boy
I keep an eye
Ricky.
out for them.
Very dead. Don't know if that's good or bad news.
Anyway, I count myself lucky.
I love how
went
I'm
through some
so
really
over-leveled for
nasty
this area
rejections
that
Back when I
being
became a
sloppy
revenant.
is not even
Honestly,
remotely
That changes
dangerous.
on the
I
third
was
one.
right on the brink of losing
Oh yeah, I
myself.
bet.
It was my friends that pulled me back, kept me safe. Bunch of sentimental fools. I'll keep him safe,
Oh
no
jeez.
matter what happens.
Ow. That hurt.
That's how much
Ow,
my
that hurt.
friends mean to me. And now
Or in the
I've got
words of
three more sheep to
Sheik's
look
character
after.
in Dungeons and Dragons.
The man's work
Oh,
is
that
nearly
hurt.
done. So just don't worry about it.
Oh, hello, Largeman. Ow! Your foot hurts.
Is there some toe jam between my toes? Wham!
Oh,
Ow!
God! Oh,
Well,
boy, wow.
you're in
That
awfully
shit
high
tracked, and
spirits.
I don't like it.
What do you mean?
Normally, you've got eyes like a dead fish.
Coco, really? Do you need to cross your arms underneath the
now,
tits so that
you
they
actually
bounce?
seem alive for
She
once.
wouldn't even. Oh. It's not even the arms that were causing them to be that high up. It's just her
I'm just
top
glad you
defying the
found
laws
some
of
friends
fucking
to cheer
physics.
you up.
Hermes vestige, nice. I mean, you know, when they're that big,
Friends.
what else are you gonna do?
Cause
Uh,
severe amounts of back pain, as my girlfriend would attest.
Renee says,
suppose you're
too bad your
right.
old channel is gone. I remember there was a stream where you read something in a girly voice. That was the Higurashi stream. Yeah, that doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. Actually, it might. Because I did that through OBS.
I think I'm gonna make a small modification to my character.
The file might still exist. God only knows where it is, though.
It looks like everyone has gone to rest. It seems more cheerful here now. The atmosphere is bright. You have
Yeah,
the strength to
I'm not happy
overcome
about
any
about my old
obstacle
channel.
in your
That
path.
that was fucking ridiculous.
A
7 years
curious
just
individual
gone.
Indeed.
Because fuck you.
Recently, I've been puzzled. If it is possible, I want to stay with you, just like the others.
Aw.
I think a lot about how I would like to come with you and help to make a difference. But it cannot be. I am unable to fight,
You know
so
what?
I would only put you in danger.
I'm gonna go hit the bonfire before I go in there. Just
Why are
To
you
to be on the
unable
safe
to
side.
doing what I must. That much I am sure of.
I'm sure your usefulness will reveal itself in some sort of convoluted fucking cutscene near the end of the game where it's like, by the way, that person who was useless and just kind of has huge tits,
What is it?
also a god. Or some shit.
It could be. I'm not sure. It's a feeling as though something is pushing me.
Either that or they're gonna pull the God Eater fucking, the God Eater rage burst, right? And be like, hey, Romeo, you know how he's annoying? Guess what? He dies.
What
You're
is
just
it?
like, oh shit, they killed the annoying guy. I mean, I know I talked about wanting him dead, but fuck. Thanks. Makes it easy. Oh, well, we got another memory.
steady bulwark. Temporarily increases weapon defense against physical attacks.
Sorry. I didn't mean to drag you both into all of this.
Boy says his old channel is gone because someone took the low blow and he wasn't big enough for YouTube to do their job. I wouldn't put it past the people who watch his videos, but were unable to make counter arguments to false flag him. Crazy how, after so many years, false flags are still such a big problem. I don't have any evidence to suggest necessarily that it was a false flag.
It's YouTube and it's 90% run by robots. I'm actually going to agree with Boyish on this.
Yeah.
All
Well,
it
I
takes
mean,
is one offended person to go, meh, and then the robot puts it down. And then the
Well,
problem
that's what
is
I mean,
you
though.
try to appeal it, then someone actually sees it, and if they don't like what they see, bam.
Well, what I mean by that is we don't really have any evidence to suggest that somebody did anything, right? I woke up one day and boom, channel's gone. I don't know what happened. It could very well be that somebody just got salty and flagged something and YouTube said, spam,
Jesus.
scams, and commercially deceptive content because reasons. And then I'm like, what? No. And then they just were like, yes, because we said so.
We've had a few
Fuck
reports
you.
of a revenant sneaking off with blood beads. So
I
had
don't
to
know, it makes no
investigate.
goddamn sense, but whatever.
Watch your back out there, alright?
Let's see, Renee says, well, I know about that, I was around before it was gone, voice, yeah.
Just get yourself home safe, yeah?
Anyway,
I will.
let's
Take
go
care.
back to that other room. Nope, I wanna go this way.
David's going to have some shit to say. Dude, what? He forgot his fiance. So he was just like, I want me... Why would he turn down Naomi, though? She seemed to really care about him. I like how Anissa says in the comments, yes, her back is suffering. EOS as well.
I had been so focused on trying to find my fiancé that I didn't see what was right in front of me. The three of us had been together since Operation Queenslayer. Honestly, you just don't find friends like that. I had completely forgotten what she'd said back then. It feels pretty pathetic. Life as a revenant seems like a cruel
But if we
job
know where they
sometimes.
are, how can they be the lost?
Shut up, Nick.
What is it?
Shut up, Johnny.
I still need Hunter Vestige Part 1 and Part A.
That was terrible.
I need 1 to make D, and then I need, I guess, story progression for A.
Ow!
Take care.
Ow!
Well, now where do I go? Investigate
You
the statue
stop
of the
that, you
goddess in the old city ruins. Alright.
You stop that, you snouted
who are you?
wanderer, you.
Oh, Mia.
Sorry for coming out of nowhere with Priest first. Check out the statue in the old city ruins. I saw some of the government soldiers moving. That should put you on the right.
I wonder if FromSoft gets royalties for creating this genre.
Nicola was a fan of this. He would watch it almost every day, totally
Oh, there's only
engrossed.
one
But
drop?
watching
Okay.
them risk their lives in fights to make dreams come true was
Let's
painful.
see. Boyish says it's tragically ironic that YouTube is supposed to be about expressing yourself, yet YouTube only allows expression
Like a gift
of
horse in
lies
the
and
mouth.
left-wing propaganda these days. Just, yeah,
Oh,
whatever.
I tried it once and the
Um,
smells. Sorry.
I want her gun. I am buying items to give to Mia. Damn it, I already gave a bunch of shit to... Ah!
Oh my god!
Hi.
I just got a friend request on Facebook from a guy I haven't talked to since 6th grade.
Welcome to Facebook. I've had the same thing occur where I'm just like, who the fuck are you?
Okay. Take care then.
This guy
I'm just like,
Dan,
oh yeah,
I haven't talked.
fucking high school.
Yeah, this guy Dan that I haven't talked to since I was 11.
Alright, I want to see what her weapon
let's
does.
see.
Oh, I can't equip it? Are you fucking with me right now?
Yeah, boyish. From Software created Demon Souls. They created the entire series, and it just thankfully evolved into what it is today.
I wanna see
Dark
what this
Souls
weapon
was a
is.
spiritual but not direct sequel to Demon Souls. Yes, it was a spiritual successor because copyright stuff.
Alright, cool.
Sony basically had the license Demon Souls. It was a first-party IP, and so in order to go with Bandai Namco, they had FromSoft had to create a new IP. Game. That's where Dark Souls came from.
Alright, first off, that takes no ichor to use. Second off, I cover so much ground. I love this thing. You gotta be careful though, because the standard triangle does do damage. Does this do ice damage? Yeah, it's an ice weapon. Nice. I want to level up that halberd. You. Hey, what's up?
What do you
I'm
wanna
just
upgrade?
gonna... Yeah, you need some queen iron? I got some queen iron, yo. Fuck, I need 2 more
Okay,
queen iron.
take
Well,
care
it's a
then.
good thing I got 21,000. Coco,
gotcha.
how you doing?
If you want it,
Whomst
I
of the
got it.
fucketh is this? Prisoner of the Abyss. Well,
Come
aren't
again
you
soon.
happy?
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Oh, he's beefy.
What do you
Mhm.
want to upgrade?
He's
My
actually
dude.
a threat.
Yeah, my dude.
No one else in there is.
Take care then.
Not till you hit level 3, and then it gets a bit tougher. Alright, so 406 there. What about Hammer Friend? Jesus. But also on Super
And
Slow.
he just turned into a big chungus.
Yeah, it's basically Oliver Fight, just again. Alright, I want to master this guy's abilities before I go switching off to another skill. Another blood code. I do
Bro,
want to
can
level
I-
up the
can I fist
assassin,
you?
though.
Bro, can I fist you? Let me
I-
fist you. I really want to fist you.
He's a boss. I don't think we can.
It's sad times. But, that was nothing. Let's see. I thought Dark Souls, yeah. Console and PC exclusives, usually great games, but making them first-party exclusives is just wrong. Not really. Capitalism. Hey, we have a product that the other guys don't have.
That makes
Exclusivity.
Yeah, breeds exclusivity. And then as long as there's a demand and the exclusivity, people will find the supply. Alright, I don't need to worry about venom resistance.
No, they're not, boyish. They're not an abuse of monopolies. They're intellectual property. Like, you have the full right to decide whether or not you want to make your intellectual property available on multiple platforms. Like, that's just
Did I equip the
how it is.
wrong spell on it? Yeah, I equipped venom. Oh no. I equipped venom removal for fucking, the butterfly bitch.
Let's put it this way. Demon Souls in 2009 would be an incentive to buy a PS3. It's a Sony product. From Software gave the license to Sony, right? Sony bought the rights to make Demon's Souls a first-party Sony product. From Software consented to that transaction, and they said, yeah, okay, you own the rights to the Demon's Souls license. It is a Sony product. And if Sony only wants to put their product on their platform as an incentive for people to buy their platform, perfectly valid.
Alright, I'll be right back. Bathroom calls. And then, Nick, I don't know if you want to continue or take out the slime.
Maybe. Yeah, Renee, just like the Neptunia games. Compile Heart originally only wanted to put them on the PlayStation, and that was their right to do so. And then eventually they said, hey, you know what? There's a lucrative market on PC. We're going to go there. Hey, Nintendo's picking up Steam. It's a lucrative market on there, and they're much more relaxed about censorship. Let's go to Nintendo. And, hey, market forces. Not sure how long it's going to be before I have to go eat something, but I am getting pretty hungry, so. Okay, can I upgrade anything? Okay. What in the hell? Alright, let me just take a peek at that guide. Let me see what's... Okay. Oh, there's Louie and Yakumo. They're back.
Alright, I've returned.
So you have.
Don't you lie to me, you fucking clownfish.
Did you just assume my species?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Atlas.
Get at me.
Code
I'm a level 10 vice
Yakumo.
president.
If you want it, I got it.
Well, shit. Allows for the use of heavy armor. Great for enduring close quarters combat. Neat.
Anisha, you are not outside.
Some humans say revenants hate garlic, so I get it gets tiring hiking around almost every day. I'll savor.
Are you actually outside, girl?
Alright, let's do some exchanging, give valuables.
Come again
And
soon.
what do we got?
I have to
Fragrant.
go see if Anisha's actually outside for cheesecake rolls. I'll be right back.
Did she deadass come over for that?
She might have.
Alright, fragrant tea. that goes over well with Mia. I will save that. Boutique Sake. That is for Yakumo. So this item's value varies wildly depending on who holds it. It has the curious power to strengthen humanity for some, giving it extraordinary value for revenants. The liquor trade
Really, babe?
began when a peddler chanced upon an abandoned cellar of undamaged bottles. Aficionados sigh with pleasure at the color and scent of a fine aged drink. Okay, give valuables. Okay. Let's see. Local pennant. That is crap. Antique coin. That is also crap, but it's decent for Davis and Lewis, but okay. Flower seeds. Also crap. Davis, Murasame, and Mia. Powerful spices. Mia. Fancy cologne. Murasame and Mia. Before you found the guide, you gave everything to Lewis to get his sword. Yeah, I can see that.
That's what I was doing.
Let's see. Yeah. Well-worn tool. I believe that's going to go to Coco. Davis and Murasame.
We're gonna keep it default. Bring me roll. Alright, now see, first, babe, you said I'm outside, bring me cheesecake rolls. And I actually went to go check. Had you been there, I would have brought you cheesecake rolls, but you lied to me because you're not outside. So if you are, you can come inside. You made the trek. Your feet work. I already asked Mom if we could save you some, because I figured I didn't know when you were coming over, but I wanted to make sure we had some for you when you did.
Alright, you know what? I think I'm going to transfer this into a spreadsheet just so it's easier to read instead of having two tables that are separated vertically. So I'll do this later. But yeah.
There we go. Alright.
Okie dokie. Alright, so I guess the question is what we want to do.
I mean, we still gotta kill Slime Bitch in yours, so. Why a gear?
So you've got Louis' sword on +8, and it's not bad. Not that much damage, but the attack speed kind of makes up for it. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of why I've been sticking to lighter weapons. Being able to maneuver is something I'm fond of. Alright. I've got jack shit for souls, so let's teleport to the boss and take a crack at it. Bottomless Shore.
Oh, I can give her a flippy tail. I think I'm gonna
you
give
know
her
what?
a tail.
I gotta go through another loading screen. I forgot to switch to Yakumo. I wish I could change Companion's outfits because I hate his camouflage pants.
I can make it glow. No, it does not need to glow. Oh, the tail costs 4? I cannot give her a tail. How much space do I have? I have 3 available. Again, I really wish I told you how much each accessory would cost. That way there you knew what you had to work with.
Alright, well, I guess, boy's iPad decided it didn't want to be on the internet for a bit.
Even it couldn't handle his bullshit. I don't know.
Nothing, a quick trip to settings and reactivate it can't fix. I'm guessing you missed my response to your suggestion that exclusivity is an abuse of monopolies.
Yay.
Yeah, well, I would suggest otherwise. Don't tell me they're not here. Yeah, come on. Okay, there you are.
Oh, I have to just select this button. I was hoping I could, like, shift it on her back. Maybe I can't. No, that's camera. Let's rotate, and let's zoom. Oh, wait, this is editing mode. Good.
Okay,
Size.
now I'm going to the bottomless shore.
First, we're gonna match it on this coordinate. Then we're going to... Woohoo.
620.
There we go. I wanted it to look like that, and then rotate it just a tad bit. How do I rotate it on that axis?
I don't know if I would call, 5 comments a text wall, but, no, it was, yeah, you were talking about how exclusivity is an abuse of monopolies, and that's just not true. Let's see. Alright, I am going to throw up a flare, and come on in when you're ready.
I'll be there shortly.
Okay. In the interim, while I'm waiting, I am just going to go grab something to put in my stomach to shut my stomach up, because it's not pleased.
There we go. Now I have demon wings and an angel wing. Anything else I can add? I mean, in theory, I could add... Where does this... Oh, that's a pin. In theory, I could add another one and then just move it. But no, I won't go that far. Now, why do they give me the bunny tail, but not a bunny hood? The fuck? Nani the fuck? Alright, whatever. I like the look. I still don't have many options for outfits. And still some of them are super skimpy. Although I do really like that one. Not gonna lie, it's very floofy. Feathers all over the damn place. But I also really like the bondage straps. Alright, I think everything else is good. Alright, changed up my character look. I didn't realize that the red shit I had on was because of the deluxe edition. Now that I know, I'm gonna show it off more. God, I look crazy. Alright, moving on. Alright, so he's over there at the slime bitch, so let's kill her. Hopefully this goes as easily for me as it, or as easily for him as it did for me. Still home when you cheesecake roll. I was in the middle of cooking. I don't know what that means. I assume you meant to say when you were in the middle. When you said cheesecake roll, I was in the middle of cooking. Which would understand why you didn't join. In all honesty, I can't taste any cheesecake in these, which makes me sad. The pineapple is way too strong. Don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna eat the fucking thing. Let's see if I can get pulled in the
Another
next game.
day together.
Alright, I don't understand. Boy says, I don't understand why they made the bonfires in this game sound like a telephone is ringing. No, I wrote a text wall response, singular comment that starts with the words intellectual property. My guess is that the comment was not sent because it's too long. Could have been. It didn't show up. Whether that was... it was rejected, or...
Hi.
Look at you in your Daedric armor. Might have just gotten dropped when your internet cut out.
What? Oh.
Yeah,
That was
boy.
a response to him.
Yeah, his comment. Okay.
Can't say I like this.
The cool thing is you can actually customize the spikes to change the color of the glow. Or you can change like patterns and stuff.
Neat. Oh, this is an area we haven't been to.
Not in your game. But it's literally
Got
just
something
hit
we can
that
use?
boss.
Yeah.
A fire.
Oh yeah, duh.
It's a seafloor oil extraction. You son of a- Damn it! Where'd he run off to? These ashes are the boys. Something's coming.
I still don't know what that is. Is it a fucking leg? Like,
Yeah, it's a leg.
my
And that's an
leg!
arm. And then...
That's her weapon.
Yep. And then pole dancing slime because Japan. I can't believe fucking soy-filled Sony let that slide.
The thing that I found interesting in the run where I killed her, she didn't do that stupid fucking pole dance attack. Alright. Fire weapon.
Nah. I am not having any of that. Damn, she gets 8. Damn, we get an 8. Ouch. Really? Are you for real right now?
No. Well, we tore into her ass quite nicely from the beginning of that. And then
Yes,
she was
we
like,
did.
hey, you know the one attack you don't want me to do?
Yep.
I'm gonna do it. I
Mm-hmm.
kind of want to kill her with her own weapon, but it does frost damage, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say she's resistant to that.
Yeah, probably. Alright, he says, I can hear it now. People are going to complain about this game's linear level design like they did with Dark Souls 2. I honestly can't say if the linear design of Dark Souls 2 was bad, but I know people complained about it.
Okay.
People are gonna
I
complain about
still have a
everything.
problem. Yeah,
You
I don't know why.
and Kingdom Hearts and Borderlands
Yeah.
and
Yeah, you got you there. No, but as far as, linear level design goes, I don't give a fuck. Like, is the level good? even though it's linear.
If the
Like,
game
it's
is good
fun
enough
to
that
play.
you don't realize the level's linear, then you're good.
No, like, is it fun to play? Is it a good environment to be in, even if it's linear?
And that's my problem with Borderlands 1. It was like, oh man, I'm in another brown desert-looking hellhole. And then another
that-
brown desert-looking hellhole. It was repetitive.
Yeah, that bullshit doesn't appeal to me at all.
I'm on my way.
But it's the fact that I was a fan of games like Borderlands and other RPGs where just gear drops and has randomized stats applied to it, and then you make the best with whatever
Bogged down
drops,
here.
combined with first-person shooter RPG, that made me like Borderlands. Because I was already playing games like Diablo and shit, and then I was like, hey, do you like shooters and RPG? Bam, Borderlands.
Yeah, so it's
Time
kind
for
of
some
like
payback,
Diablo.
huh?
Diablo, Fallout, Diablo. Alright, I have a butt stain to grab, and she has a nice ass, I'm not gonna lie.
Ow, with that combo.
Bring it anytime. How's this?
I do, by the way, I do recognize that I totally pulled a wrist in the last fucking fight. Ow, Jesus Christ! There is no getting out of that, damn! Really? No, there's no getting out of this. I can't move fast enough. She'll just track me and you're dead. At least I got my bloodstain.
If we can get her to not do that spin attack, we should be fine. Because me and Yakumo tore her ass apart, and she never did it. So it's the fact that the annoying thing is that, like, for instance, I went in with the hammer and I was beating the crap out of her and she wasn't doing it. So I noticed that I think it's, I don't know if this is true, it's based off of your proximity to her, and as long as you remain closer, she won't do it. Now, that being said, there are times where we are on her, beating the shit out of her, and she's just, I'm gonna spin now. And there's no way to fucking stun her out of that. Although that reminds me, I need to give her my poison shot and switch it out for fire. And throw that at her. In case I do have to play a more ranged game.
I'm wondering if I should use this axe. This, Tyrant's Labris.
Run down by me again?
This thing that I've got?
The heavy axe?
Black Knight.
Oh, Tyrant's
Black Knight.
Labris. That was from the other boss.
It's the Black Knight Great Axe. I'm only using it because he told me about it. What a fucking tool. Anyway, Renee says, I don't know how my level would affect the fight, but I could try to help you if this doesn't work out. Yeah, buddy, if you wanna pop in, give it a try. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should use it. I mean, it's strong. What hammer are you using?
Sunstep. Wait. Yeah.
I don't have that.
You know the fat, ugly bitches with the jiggly tits you don't like?
Oh.
Them.
Yeah.
It's a blood
I'll go
weapon,
farm
though.
them,
It
I
actually has an element tied to it.
Interesting. I'll have to go farm them later.
Sorry. Moving out.
I need to get more stamina.
Unfortunately,
Excuse me,
the only way
pardon
to
me,
really
grab
do
my-
that is
grab
to
the
level up.
Yeah. Hi, lady. No, let's not do that. Hello. Oh God. Oh, that is a beefy swing. Oh, Lord have mercy. Backing up. Whew. Oh, Jesus.
Fuck you. Eat my hammer.
Get bent!
Alright. Mark of honor. Network error has occurred. Fuck you. Mark of honor. I already win.
Sad times.
That was weird for a network error, but hey, good timing. 'Cause if it happened a second sooner, I'd have been pissed.
Good reflexes.
Yeah, when she's holding the fucking thing and your character is just like, no.
Yeah.
Just reminds me of the meme. What do you have there, Billy? A knife! No!
Here's hoping we find something interesting.
Alright. I guess we go to the City Ruins entrance and we find... What statue does she want us to find? Let's go find it.
Yeah, Renee. Sorry about that. Thanks, though, buddy. Let's see. Boyish says, well, I generally have legit reasons to complain about something in games I otherwise enjoy.
Everyone
Sometimes
thinks
I
their
think-
reasons for complaining are justified. That's why
Well,
they're
I mean,
complaining.
sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. But sometimes I think people can be a bit excessive when complaining about linearity in games, especially RPGs. Like, some people seem to think that somehow...
Cough,
if a
Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah. I need to go back and finish that game, but I didn't really have a problem with the linearity of it.
This is a better place to fight.
Like, some people seem to think that somehow if a level is designed linearly, then it's not RPG enough or something.
I woke
Whoever, whenever you counter their argument about linearity not being a bad thing.
But there's a monster around.
Backwards.
It's
They're
wandering up
usually like,
ahead.
bruh, it's an RPG or some other
Please do
non-argument.
something about it. I can't
Renee
get up.
says, it's fine, I can always help later if you need it. Thanks, buddy. Okay.
Nope.
So,
Please note, the man said I have no mask. If you take a look at the right side of the screen, you will see he is fucking lying. Can I kill you? Nope. I wanted to kill him for lying to me.
No harm
yeah, on this bed.
Got something we can use?
Oh, hey, Lost Shard Large. Alright.
Taking down a monster like that. Incredible. I've forgotten so much. The last thing I recall is the city. If I go back there, I might remember more.
Oh, hey. More Lost Shards.
Those the things that just think. Those are the things just.
Alright. Well, he's on loop, so moving on. Okay, so they've actually changed the enemy layout? Oh, no, they haven't. They've added like one or two things. That's all. Either way, there's people on the minimap to talk to, so let's go find them. Ow. I'd like to attack. Thank you. Fucking hell, dude. They would not let me attack.
Bring it any time.
Sword sit down. No, I'm getting
So how did
subset
you-
swords out the fucking walls.
How did you get Mia in your party
Town.
before we,
Free auto bonus.
Stripper?
Either that or it was the deluxe bonus. I don't know which. She's great for range. She will tear shit up with bullets, I'll tell you.
Find better ground.
Can I hit you?
Oh, not bad.
I forgot you were there. Stop it with the fucking throwing those. You don't even do a lot of damage, you just chip me. Fucking annoying.
There's a mess of Lost over there.
Ready for the
So
follow-up.
many hiding spots among these vehicles. Be prepared for an ambush. Being prepared.
I do like that my right eye is like black and white, and then when I go into a backstab, like cinematic, it just turns red. Because I actually matched up the colors. Or matched up the style.
Holy shit.
And that was completely on accident. Oh, hello person.
Wait, you're the Crimson Sword.
I have a
I'm
hammer
in a
now?
tight enough spot already. And now, damn it all. The Lost over in the park. Over in the park. There's a...
Alright, well, let's go fuck around in the park, I guess. I don't know what park he's referring to. I'm assuming he's referring to the park ruins. So let's go do that. Unless he means someplace else. That's the weird thing, though, is that he's nowhere near the park ruins. If you were at the park ruins bonfire, telling me that, oh, no, it's on the minimap. He's right here. Alright, let's go tear him apart. Oh, hey, big guy.
Any time.
How you doing? Considering that I have the benefit of resting at missiles for bullets, I'm gonna... Oh, wow, yeah, you are BP. Alright, well that pissed me off. But he's dead, so fuck
Looks
it.
like we're in what used to be the suburbs. You have to take whatever you can use.
I was using Dragon Lunge, which is a huge aerial jump attack, and I assumed that the jump attack would not, like, remove my hitbox. I had hoped, anyway. My hope was not well placed, as I immediately took a hit. She did a low swing with her weapon, too. I'm pissed that that hit me.
What the hell?
What's up, fucker?
Hey, did you guys take down that? I put you through a bit of trouble. It's been a while since they booted me out of the shelter, but I can't seem to knock the rust off. That's what happens when you spend too much time living in a place the Lost have been. Now we gotta find blood springs if we're gonna...
Alright, well, bye, person.
Make sure you're good and set before we go.
Alright, already poked that person. I need to head down, left, left, left. Yeah. I'm correct. Alright.
Hang on, I gotta...
I'm on my way. This place must have been really busy. No one that's hair on these guys.
Well, that's perfect. I do love that about these games, that just like the more you play them, the more you run into situations where it's like you have to go backwards to a previously explored area, but in doing so you've already cleared everything out of the area. Like, so you're much stronger now. And so there are times where you have to fight a thing and then you're tearing through shit. Like, I remember when that guy terrified the shit out of me. Now I two-shot him.
Are we gonna wait for him to pass or what?
I ain't gonna wait for shit. Death waits for
Guess
no
that
one.
worked out. You got a fork.
Actually, to be
Which
completely
way would
honest,
it be?
death waits for everyone. Death is the most patient force in our known universe. It will always find you. It will always take you.
Let's head on down.
Hello, stranger.
Hey, are you headed that? There's a real monster of a lost in that hole, and it's cut me off. I need to go look for them, but with. Hey, so could you tell me if you see any of my friends? They'll have.
Okay. So do I drop, or do I take the elevator?
Afraid of heights? Keep your eyes on your feet.
Let's take the elevator. See if our target's at the bottom. If not, I'll equip the reduce fall damage passive and then go exploring. You still there, Nick? Nick?
Hang on.
Okay.
It's a hell of a hole.
So where's the lost that's got him cut off? Alright, well, guess we'll have to take the fucking falling way.
This thing sure is taking.
Oh cool, I can learn that skill. Fantastic. There we go. Reduce damage from falling. And if all else fails, I have a gun. So I'll just knock him in the fucking pit. Ah, orange cream soda. Alright, so I'm not seeing an enemy.
Watch where you're going to step next.
Nope, that's death.
お前がいてくれて
Hiya,
よかった
Kuma. Hello, Japanese. Or does he mean that there's a lost in here? I should have probably just done that. Oh, I can't check the map from here? Fuck. Alright, there it is. It's on the minimap. We have our hunting target. One of these days, they're gonna give me a mission like this, and I'm gonna get my ass torn apart by something big. Oh no, there's no enemy.
I can see well enough in
Oh,
the
there's
dark.
an item.
This mist. Hey, that's.
Oh. Ouch, ash covered dog tag. Well, we know who that belongs to. We're gonna beeline it. Need to take a left.
In the water, too. Watch out.
Hey, we lived. I don't
Something
know
we
how I
could
just
use?
survived that altercation. I mean, I know I'm powerful, but fucking hell, that was...
There's some high ground here.
stranger.
What gives? I remember drawing it here, or was it over there? Wait. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to sleep. I need.
That moment when I'm like, this fucking asshole, and then I looked at his name, and I feel sad. Motherfucker making me look bad.
Look, the water's low. Feels so much lighter now. Enemy right by us. Hey, that's...
Oh. I'm sitting there. Let's go help me out.
Whoa! Don't just pop out of no. Hey,
I ran at you,
that's my
glowing
sleeping bag,
red.
isn't it? Me? I'm just wandering around trying to scope out a new place. A bunch of sinkholes appeared in the place I used to live, and the lost. And this area is pretty far from what I'd call safe.
Alright, anything else?
I'm stumped. The Lost are infesting everywhere. Everything's going, but I have little brothers.
I do not. Alright, so I'm trying to think of how best to do this. Because the only thing I could think of, because he said there's a Lost in the hole, but I'm not seeing it. He also said he wanted ash-covered dog tags, so I'm gonna go bring those back. And then if he still wants me to fight something, I'm gonna go try to figure out where it is. But other than that, this is all straight and narrow. Yakumo, you rubber band to me. Doesn't matter how far ahead I run, you will still just be there behind me. Your bitch ass teleports to me. I do like this loading zone.
Right?
Like this right here, these are just the in-between zones. And whenever you enter them, it starts loading the assets for the next area, which is why the frame rate drops. But it's not like, just not working. Oh, hello. Why is it that the map sometimes shows up and sometimes doesn't? Ugh. Yay, I got Yakumo in the elevator with me. It serves absolutely no purpose, because the second I step off of the elevator, Yakumo will just teleport to my side, so it solves nothing, but it's just fun. Also, I have Revenant's Greed. That's why everyone's dropping shit. That's right. Let's go to get money. Pays. Souls.
Want to jump down again.
I'm not seeing any enemies in there.
You sure you don't fall before we can get down?
Chances are, if it is anything, it's probably one of those fucking kung fu dudes that leaps all over the place.
Dog tag you have belongs to one of my. Then one of my other friends is in danger. Yeah, the government protective shelter I live in started having a serious blood bead shortage, so we hiked out here to look for blood beads. In dangerous places like this, we're certain. No, I'm not turning back. I can't just sit back and twiddle my thumbs while the supply of blood beads. I've got family back home. Yeah.
Okay, fucking have a good one, pal. But now we have other guy in area with dialogue. Can I open the map, for the love of God? There we go. Where's he at? He is in the parking garage? No. Guess? Eh, we can make it to him.
Choose our path.
I just gotta be cautious.
Just go with your gut. That's a pathetic disguise. No harm.
Alright, well you got fun with him. I'm gonna take care of his ads. Oh, or not. There we go. Yes.
Bring it anytime. You have to take whatever you can use.
Moving on. so much right now. Alright. That covers it.
This is what happens.
Oh, one of them dropped an item. I'm glad items show up in the minimap. You doing alright there, Nick? Alright, so I took the long way. But that's fine.
Okay.
That's a pathetic disguise.
What happened?
No, my mom was calling me. Picking something up. Coming back from the store. What do you want me to get? I'm sorry. I don't care.
No harm in being prepared.
Alright,
Want to take a break at the missile up above?
Oh, that's you. I'm no longer human. I've died and come back. That's why I tried to fight the Lost too. Now I'm so scared.
Huh. Let's go do that. That's fine. I'm actually surprised to see that there are side quests. I expected straightforward, go murder everything kind of story. But right now I'm helping a dude who's trying to find his home.
What are they even trying to dig up?
Yeah. I don't need to fight you.